Lewis, it's been a hectic last few weeks or so. Lots of cup matches, lots of league games, but you're still coming through and picking up points. From a young player's point of view, to be in a team doing that must be doing you the world of good.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Bradford just went. We didn't have the best performance, but we picked up a point. And we didn't get beat. Whereas the gaffers said maybe past teams might have crumbled and got beat, but we've picked up a point on a poor performance from our perspective. But I mean, if we can keep doing that, picking up points when we don't play well, I mean, we're pushing in the right direction.
Are you enjoying life here? And I know it's a lone club, but what's it been like for you, particularly over the last few weeks while the team's been picking up these results?
Oh, it's great. I'm learning every day, and I'm in a winning side at the minute, which is great. And for me, I'm learning off the experienced players at the back and off the staff there, and yeah, so I'm gaining experience as a player, and yeah, I'm glad it's going well.
What's it like being around the Leon Legges and Aaron Martins, who, with respect to them, have got a lot more games under their belt than you have? Yeah, so what are you picking up from them?
It's just about positioning and bringing into my game. I need to talk a lot more communication-wise, and it's just little pointers there, here and then, what they've picked up throughout their careers, and they help me a lot on and off the pitch.
So what about off the pitch then? How do they help you off it? We can see what they do for you on it.
Yeah,
what about off it?
It's more about like team spirit and just saying like, this is how's your family, and it's more about caring as a person as well. It brings you a lot more together as a team, and this change room is a very good change room to be in, and everyone's a tight knit. There's no bad eggs. So
coming up from under 23s and then having a bit of a season last year, and then this being your first full season in the league football. Yeah. How has that kind of like changed your outlook? Has it made you a bit more mature?
Oh, definitely. Well, you have to mature, especially for me coming away from home. It makes you grow up very quick as a person. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying myself, and as I've said before, I'm gaining so much experience on and off the pitch. I'm learning a lot about myself, and hopefully I can show everyone that. Do
you enjoy that role in the kind of like the right side of the back three? Because whenever we see you play, it's always like you never just stay there. You want to get up. Does that come from like being at a Premier League side, or is that something that you've learned as you've played?
No, it was more from last season. I adjusted my position from a right side centre back or right back more to a right side of the three, which is what last season I brought in. I carried the ball forward, drove the team forward from the right side, and that's hopefully what I can do this year.
Do you watch teams like Sheffield United and people like that who do it and kind of think, well, that's a good example?
Yeah, exactly. One of my mates actually said to us that you quite like how they play, bombing overlapping from a centre back, which is a bit strange to see, but hopefully it pays off this season.
Is defending all about building up relationships as well with the guy who's in the middle of the three and the wing back and the goalkeeper as well? Just tell us what that's like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everyone speaks to each other, everyone gets on very well, and we're a tight-knit group, and we all help each other out. If someone makes a mistake, someone's there on the cover to help each other get out the, I'll not say the word, but yeah.
Yeah, in terms of like the way you play though, being a more adventurous centre back, is like kind of clean sheets sometimes not as important as winning the game.
No, it is important. Clean sheets are always first. We always speak about it. Not conceding before we go out from the tunnel. It's always defend first and then we attack from then. But we're very solid going forward, as you've seen this season. We're very compact as a team, and it's hard for half the teams to break us down. They always come here with due respect, and they always pay us a bit of respect, sitting off sometimes, coming to press sometimes. So I think it's a credit to all the lads.
And with Oldham on Saturday, they're a team down at the bottom and scrapping. You'll be used to that from playing non-league last year and coming up against some really tough teams. Yeah. What are you expecting from that game?
It's always a tough game. There's no easy games in this league, but we just have to start on the front foot, start a lot of energy, and we know it's going to be they like to play end-to-end football, so hopefully we can control the game with how we move the ball and how our shape is.
Lovely, that'll do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Obviously your spell there in non-league has helped you develop into the league as well, hasn't it really? Because obviously it's physicality, but you're meeting similar in terms of, but better players. That's helping you, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, every league you go up, you come against better players, and that only challenges and pushes you on. You either crumble or you strive with things like that, and hopefully the more better players I come up against makes me a better player.
For yourself, obviously, we've seen how you develop, particularly with the partnership with David Waddle, particularly, and you've got that connection, and you're not frightened to talk, are you? We've seen that from the sidelines.
No, yeah. Obviously, we get on to one another and we help each other out, but it's only to make each other better and for the better of the team.
And from the coaching point of view, obviously you came from the under-21s, under-18s and all like that. There is a progress with what you're having here now, isn't there? And that's not being disrespectful to any sort of coach.
No, definitely. I mean, each level, I'm going up the levels well, and hopefully next season, wherever I am, I can push myself even further. If it's here, great. If it's not, then for whatever reason. But I'm always pushing to be better every season.
But the momentum was with the team, and obviously we know, and the manager is always keeping our feet on the ground, even us.
Yeah,
he's doing that, so he's doing it with the team. But you have the momentum, and that's a great thing to go into these next set of games, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when we've got 7 games in 21 days. So if you've got momentum going into them games, it's a great thing to have, rather than trying to start off from the bottom, driving up, where you're already up there with momentum and teams almost fear you coming into the game, which is what you want.